Hey guys, it's your girl OGTEDDYB. I'm back with another video. So a few people liked my story time video, the one I just recently filmed, so I decided to film. Hi, Fia. Hey, you wanna come say hi? Okay, anyway.
I don't even know any pants.
Put on some pants and maybe you can say hi. Why aren't you even wearing pants anyways? So she's an idiot. So this story time, where was I? No, yeah, so basically I'm gonna do another story time video. I'm actually gonna do a few of them. I'm just trying to decide what stories I can actually tell you guys. This story time is gonna be about another fight. One that I got into when I was in elementary school, when I just came from Jamaica because I did immigrate to Canada. And a girl that I became best friends with basically fought me because her best friend wanted to see us fight and I gave her a concussion. Okay, so it basically starts like this. I was like, I don't know, like 10, 11 at the time. I had just recently immigrated here from Jamaica and I had no friends. At the time, my cousins were all bullies. They didn't even talk to me. Their friends at school didn't even talk to me. They were never on my side, nothing. It just really sucked, okay? So I pretty much hung out with like the kids no one really wanted to hang out with. Eventually they didn't like me because they didn't understand anything I was saying apparently.
They're rejects.
Yeah, they're rejects. So I was one of the rejects. And so I ended up making friends with this one girl now. I guess you would say she was kind of one of the popular girls, or she was friends of one of the popular girls, but she was fairly popular, you know, like she always had the latest shoes, the latest clothes, the cute little hairstyles, you know, so she was a popular girl. So somehow her and I got really close. I think we both liked to dance and we'd always be dancing at recess and stuff, so we connected like that. And then eventually we got close. So fine, whatever. So me and this girl were cool, like make a little stupid dances at recess. We'd run around together, you know, all that fun stuff, you know, that fun stuff you do as a kid. And so one day now, her other friend, who was my bully at the time, wanted to see us fight because she wanted to see who was stronger. So I think the girl might have told her this at lunchtime. So let's say my best friend's name is Tia and the bully's name is, let's say, Tamara. So Tamara must have told Tia that she wants to see Tia fight me. So I don't remember I think someone told me, they're like, yeah, Tia wants to fight you. Like, what do you mean Tia wants to fight me? Yeah, Tia wants to fight you after school. And I'm like, why does Tia want to fight me? Tia's my friend. They're like, because Tamara wants to see who's stronger. I'm like, okay. So she wants to fight me because Tamara wants to see who's stronger? That's dumb. I was like, okay, I'm gonna see Tia after school and I'm not gonna fight her. So I think it was like after lunchtime I noticed like at recess Tia was like moving a little weird, like she didn't really want to talk to me. And I'm like, Tia, you want to fight me because Tamara wants to see who's stronger? And she's kind of like, oh, just now that I think about it, she was a friggin' airhead because who the hell does that? One, two, what do you mean? What? Whatever. So I was kind of like, okay, whatever, you want to meet me after school, fine. I'll meet you behind the freaking portables, whatever. So after school now, I went behind the portables and I'm pretty sure a few of my cousins were there too. My cousins that bullied me, the ones that didn't like me. Sorry, two of my annoying cousins, or possibly one of them is trying to get in the room right now. We're trying to avoid them. But yeah, so after school, obviously I met up behind the portable because I was like, okay, you want to fight me? This is dumb. So I go behind the portable. First of all, like half of the friggin' school was behind the portable. So I'm like, okay, what the hell? And a few of my cousins were there, but it didn't really matter. They weren't gonna defend me. And Tia was there, and Tamara and some of her other friends were there. So I'm like, and the funny thing is, one of my cousins hung out with Tamara too. So I was just kind of like, okay, this is dumb. Like, I feel like everyone is against me. And I was pretty much used to that because that's what it was when I first came here. And I just thought the whole situation was dumb. So Tia's on the other side, basically like taking off her bag and shit. And I'm like, you're seriously gonna fight me because Tamara wants to see us fight? Who the frick is Tamara? Why do you even care? Like, that's dumb. You're gonna fight your friend because your other friend wants to see you guys fight? Does that even make sense? Still taking off her bag, getting her ready, and like, you know, like getting herself ready to like come fight me. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna fight you. That's dumb. I'm not gonna fight you because someone wants to see us fight. You're supposed to be my friend, my best friend at that. Whatever, she was like a friggin', I guess a puppy just followed what her master said, apparently. Whatever. So she starts coming at me trying to fight me. So she's trying to like swing at me and I'm kind of like moving like, I'm not gonna fight you. Tia, what are you doing? I'm not gonna fight you. Like swinging at me and I'm like dodging it. At one point she kicks at me and kind of hits me. And I'm like trying to box her foot off and I'm like, yo, I'm not fighting you. So she kicks me and I like box her foot again. And I'm like, Tia, I'm not fighting you. So then I guess she starts to get frustrated now because I'm like boxing her off and I'm really not fighting her. So Tamara and some other kids are like chanting like, oh, fight, yo, fight her. Oh, you should fight. And all that stupid shit. And I'm really standing there like, okay, like, if I try to fight this girl back, the whole school's probably gonna kick my ass because no one likes me, 1. And 2, I really can't believe this girl who's supposed to be my friend is really trying to fight me right now. And 3, none of my cousins are here and then no one's even doing anything because what? Because I just came here and they don't know who I am. Like I was just in a fucked up situation. So finally now she kind of lunges and grabs me, but she grabbed around and grabbed my hair. And at the time my hair was in like these little friggin' Hurricane Chris twists. You know the little like twists, so it's like parted with like twists and like twists and beads. So I had that hairstyle going on, like I was rocking it, okay? So she grabs my hair like this and pulls my friggin' hair. Literally I heard crash. I snapped. I just remember grabbing her head, swinging around, and just literally I kept banging her head into the portable until her body just felt limp and I let go and she fell. And I was like, and everyone was just like, and everyone just ran. We all just ran. So I ran away, obviously. And then one of my cousins, he meets up with me after then, and we take the bus home together. Like I'm looking back at the story, and it's just so dumb because I had really, nobody was on my side, and it just sucks that I had to go through something like that. And on top of that, the part that really, really sucks, well for her, not really for me, is that she wanted to fight me. She got her ass bust. So I went home, whatever. I was like, I'm not telling my aunties, I'm not saying nothing. I'm holding that, frig that. I don't want no one to yell at me. I don't want my dad. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm not saying shit. And I kind of like, when we got back to my grandma's house, like, I kind of like got at my cousin a little bit. You know, I was kind of like, you weren't even there. Nah, you suck. I'm not your friend because you didn't even help me. You guys are going to make them fight me and, you know, all that shit. So finally now, the next day I go back to school. So I'm mad anxious because I'm like, okay, I know she's an older sister and I wouldn't be surprised if her older sister came down here to the school for me. I hope no one tells anybody anything because I don't want to get in trouble.
What the hell is wrong with you guys?
I'm sorry guys, I don't even know where I left off. My annoying cousin was knocking at the door, still trying to get in. She probably wants to get a cameo in this video. So I went to school the next day. I was literally shitting frigging bricks because I was like, yo, I hope her bigger sister doesn't come for me. Hope she doesn't tell her mom. So I was kind of anxious. So I go to my class. I hear Keisha Williams come down to the office. I'm like, shit. Like, okay. I'm like, okay, you know, maybe it was from, I don't know, maybe they wanna, I don't know. I didn't even know. I was just like, no, it couldn't be from that because I didn't say anything. She wanted to fight me, so I can't imagine her telling on me or it just, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. I come down to the office and I think they already called my dad, called my aunt, and I went into the office and as I'm walking into the office, I look to the right, I see her sitting there with her mom. I was like, are you friggin' joking? So I went to the principal's office and I sat down. Like when I saw her and her mom, my heart was like beating and I was like, you told on me and you wanted to fight me. You antagonized the fight. You tried to hit me how many different times before I actually hit you back. You tore a piece of my hair out of my head. You told on me. So I went and sat down in the principal's office. Principal's basically like, listen, we know what happened yesterday. We called your aunt, we called your dad. To be honest, I don't even remember what the hell the principal said after we called your aunt. Hold on, my cousin's calling. Cuz? What's up? Yeah. Oh my. That's freaking adorable. Okay, but I'm in the middle of my story time video, cuz, so I have to hang up. Sorry about that, guys. Just got some really, really great news. Yeah. So as I sat down in the principal's office and I heard, we've already called your dad, we've already called your aunt, I didn't really process anything else the principal said. After I heard that, I was just like, okay, so maybe I could just like, if I get up really quickly, I can make a run straight out of the office, straight out of the friggin' school. Maybe I could really jump on the bus quick, go to my aunt's house, pack some things, maybe I could run away. Like, I was legit thinking how I could run away because I was like, yo, my aunt is gonna cut my ass because I didn't even tell her. After that, I was like, the principal was like, what happened and why did you go back there? Basically, she had gotten a concussion. So I don't know if it was she went home and her mom saw a big cocoa, oh, I should say a knot, but we us Jamaicans call it a cocoa. When you have a big knot on your head, we call it a cocoa. So she had a big cocoa on her head and her mom was like, whoa, what happened? I guess she went to the doctors or whatever and they said she had a concussion, a fairly mild concussion. Oh, I lied, it wasn't mild. She had a concussion still. She got knocked the fuck out. Basically, I told them what happened. I'm like, Tia wanted to fight me. People at school were telling me all day that Tia wanted to fight. Fucking Shamika. Sorry. So basically, I was like, yeah, well, people at school told me that Tia wanted to fight me and I wasn't gonna back away. Like, I didn't intend on fighting her. I was gonna go and talk to her and figure out like why she wants to fight me. She's my friend. Like, she's my best friend. We always dance together and play together. Like, I don't know why she wants to fight me. And I'm like, yeah. And Tamara she wants to fight me because Tamara told her she wants to see us fight. And Tamara wants to see who's stronger. Yeah, I didn't care. I told the whole business. I was like, yeah, she wanted to fight me because Tamara wanted her to fight me. And so when I went behind the school, I didn't want to fight her. I just wanted to go and talk to her. But she kept trying to hit me. So like, okay, how did it happen where you ended up hurting her like that? I'm like, I didn't mean to. She kept trying to hit me. She kept trying to punch me, kept trying to scratch me and kick me. And I kept dodging and blocking it and kept telling her I'm not going to fight her. And then when she grabbed my hair and pulled my hair, I grabbed her hair too. And the closest thing to us was the portable. And, you know, her head connected in the portable a few times. Yeah, so the principal was he was like, why didn't you tell anybody? You could have easily just come to the office or even said something to a teacher. And I didn't say this to the principal, obviously, but in my head, I was just like, I don't want to be no snitch. I'm not telling no teacher or nothing. That's what I thought in my head, but I told him, you know, I don't know. I was scared. I just didn't know. So he tells me to go and sit outside. And so I'm coming out the office. I see her and her mom walking in the office. And she's literally like this. So she's walking in the office like this. Like, she's walking in the room like this and looking at me like... And I'm just looking at her like, we're so stupid. By the time I go and I sit down and I'm like in the secretary area of the office now, sitting down, who the hell walks in the office? My aunt. Bro, my aunt walks in like, Tedisha. And I was just like, I'm like, Auntie, honestly, this will happen. And I just told her everything. So after she heard everything, she was kind of like, okay, well, why did you even go back there? You should have just gone home. When you came home, why didn't you tell anybody? And it was just like, you know, honestly, I went back there because I didn't want to look like a punk to the whole school. 1, 2, I didn't intend on fighting her. It just kind of happened. And 3, I didn't think she really wanted to fight me. She was my friend. Like, she was my best friend. So that happens now. So basically the principal ended up talking to my aunt. They had a conversation and they decided that it was best, given the circumstances, I didn't hurt her, but because she did antagonize the issue with me and essentially I was bullied, that they're just going to give me 1 in-days. I think I got an in-school suspension and I think I got 2 days out of school suspension too. Something like that. She got suspended for like, I think 2 days, or she got suspended for 3 days out of school. I got 1 in-school suspension, so that day, and then 2 others, I lied. I think I just got an in-school suspension. I actually think I got like 3 days in-school suspension. I think that's what happened. But either which way, in-school suspensions are like hell. I'd rather get suspended, go home, go eat some cookies, watch some TV. In-school suspensions are ass. Like, you literally sit in a room in the back and just do work. And it's awful. I remember it being so awful. I was constantly asking to go to the bathroom so I could roam the friggin' school, okay? When I got to my aunt's house, she basically called my dad and kind of tried to explain the situation to him to diffuse him a bit because he was really frustrated. And then he was upset because it was like, okay, you could have left, you didn't have to go back there, you could have told one of us, you could have even told a teacher, but he was still kind of like, okay, you know, Ted, like next time if you feel like you're in a position like that, talk to someone and don't give someone's kid a concussion. So I mean, my aunt was pretty cool. She was kind of on my side, like, okay, well, she wanted to fight her and she got her ass bust, so too bad. But that was basically my story, the time where my best friend tried to fight me and I ended up giving her a concussion. And yeah, so guys, if there's ever something going on with you at your school and you feel like you can't handle it, talk to someone. You can always talk to a teacher, whether it's a friend, your family, your parents. Talk to somebody. Don't do what I did, because I was young. I didn't know better. I was considered or worried about being a snitch, and I got myself in a lot of situations that I could have probably avoided. That was one of them. If I had said something to a teacher, they would have probably broken that up, and then I would have probably looked like a snitch to these people. But I mean, they didn't like me anyway, so who really cares? Anywho, I did end up being friends back with Tia after this situation. We actually performed at our school's talent show a couple years later. So as a kid, you make some stupid decisions, you do some dumb shit, but you grow, you live, you learn, and you learn not to be an idiot the next time. But that's basically my story on how my friend tried to fight me and I gave her a concussion. If you guys want to see more storytime videos, you guys already know, like my videos, comment, rate them, subscribe. The button will be right here, guys. Subscribe to my channel, share my videos, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is OGTEDDYBEAUTY. Again, it's OGTEDDYBEAUTY. You guys can get at me there as well. Until next time, bye.